You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Single Ladies After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Single Ladies After Show.
Okay.
Yeah, check. Check. Ladies.
Ooh, that's sharp.
One time for Queen Latifah. Oh, to be there, so hot, so full of- I never listened to the
I
words.
see that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wow.
I don't know the lyrics at all.
Yeah.
Welcome to Single Ladies, y'all. This is episode 4. And hey, y'all been waiting on it, man. I've been checking y'all on the net.
Yeah.
Cut it, Steven. All my single ladies out there,
I feel
welcome
like you've
back.
wanted to do that your whole life.
You see that?
I think you do it the right direction.
I never had musical talent, so whenever I see a band direct,
DJ, cut that. That's what you wanted.
I've never had any musical talent. That's terrible.
I know, that's awful.
That's terrible. What up, y'all? Welcome, Single Ladies, episode 4. This one is called "A Cut Above," which is a metaphor for what's about to go down for diamonds.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
Man, drug dealers know everything. Listen, real quick before we start, I want to give a shout out to Michael B. Michael B said, man, I loved it, and I can't wait until the next episode. Well, here it is. We are here in the building. Happy birthday, belated, to Melissa Stewart.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Melissa.
Happy birthday, Melissa. She's awesome. She always watches the show. And I got to give a shout out to Ray Sean in the building. Thank you for watching us and staying with us.
Early adopter.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Early adopter. He's an early adopter. He's in early.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right.
I still don't know what he's talking about.
An early adopter is someone who adopts technology before other people know about it.
Oh,
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Obviously, he's an educated man.
We don't know what you're talking about still.
All right, just in case y'all don't know, to my right, I got my little sister. This is the drug dealer of the neighborhood.
What a valley.
High five.
High five.
Woo.
We call her
Is that
Keisha,
what
but
drug
from now on,
dealers
I'm
do
gonna call
High
her Miss
fives.
Ava. Miss Ava, what's up? Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
Third time's a charm.
I also have my boy back in the building, Mr. Bryan Knight. What's happening?
G'day, mates. How are you?
Very good, though. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
I don't know what we say.
That's post-Grammy talk. I don't know. For some reason, after the Grammys, I want to feel
I
upscale.
feel like I want to do it as well.
It's-
Can I talk
It's
like this
because
for the
everybody
rest
who
of
run
the
a
show?
Grammy was from some other country.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's upscale.
no.
They're like, you from America?
Nah.
No,
Pass.
No
I'm
Grammy.
sophisticated.
Yes.
Very sophisticated.
And for the first time in the building, my little sister, whom I love so much,
So-
singer-songwriter extraordinaire, Miss Paige Bryan. We go way back. Remember this? I'm knocking microphones over. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I
That's
shouldn't
how
do that.
excited you are to see
I am very
You're
excited to
so
have you here.
excited.
Yes. So welcome. Y'all want to get into the show? Let's
Yeah.
let's do it. So initially, I wanted to talk a little bit about April and David because they've been going back and forth.
Yes.
And April seemed to have her head on her shoulders for a second.
Yeah.
But obviously, David still has some power. We were talking about the power last week. And David, just with a simple forced kiss,
So much sexual tension.
there is a lot of
I
sexual
don't think
tension.
I've ever seen
There's a
any
lot of
more
that.
sexual tension anywhere ever in life.
Well, it's some other sexual tension going down in this same episode. So yeah,
Yeah.
they keep the tension going.
That is true.
But I was kind of shocked that April was so weak in the knees.
I wasn't shocked.
Like SWV.
Really?
Sorry, I wasn't. I saw it the last episode. She wanted to show him last episode, and conquer him and getting Kiki, but it's like, that she still wants him. And obviously after he kissed her, dropped that little
Yeah,
bomb.
she's only so disgusted with him because she likes him that much. That's
Yeah.
that's how we operate as women. The more we hate
It's
you,
like it's almost elementary how
You got the
that's
I'm
going
like,
down.
wait,
no,
It's like you beat up the boy that you think is cute.
Yeah.
exactly.
What is
well,
that?
actually, no. Wasn't that the other way around? Didn't
Or
boys beat up the girl
Yeah,
they
it's the
thought
other
was
way
cute?
around.
Yeah,
And I don't think guys ever grow up out of that.
They don't.
They don't. They still
They
treat
don't. They
girls
still,
that way.
Yeah.
Are y'all saying guys are juvenile?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And immature.
Juvenile?
Juvenile.
Juvenile. Not,
Listen,
400
that's-
degrees.
juvenile.
You see me, I eat, sleep, talk rap. See the 9A Montero outside, I bought that. Yeah.
Sleep and talk rap.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, what I was gonna say is I was a little taken aback by April and David's at work process.
Yeah.
Like if I'm working at that management firm and they're just like going in on each other like that,
All
like
the
office to
time.
office, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, professionalism is not
it's
on
out
the
the window.
top of
I've
it.
never
No.
filed a sexual harassment lawsuit in my life.
Right.
But I promise if I worked there,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, they're making me uncomfortable.
I've
Yeah.
never really known when a sexual harassment lawsuit has been like applicable.
Yeah, but I think
situation,
Yeah.
if there is,
like,
that's the time.
yeah, you just
Yeah.
tongue raped me.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable
The entire
because
office.
even watching, I was like, oh, he's just going right in there. isn't
Right,
he?
right.
Made me uncomfortable. If I was like go ahead and making a fax, and I'm going, I'm make fax. Oh my, that's
You
jarring.
would feel
Oh, wait,
sexual
you're saying-
harassed watching that.
Yes.
So you're uncomfortable as the outsider.
Absolutely,
Okay.
as a viewer, and then if I worked there, I was like, oh my
I'm
god,
filing a sexual harassment suit because of what you're doing.
Exactly, what you're doing is
me
making me
feel-
uncomfortable.
Makes
From what
me
I'm
feel
viewing,
uncomfortable.
my eyes have been raped.
Yeah,
I'm irate.
that's how I felt.
Irate.
I'm not
It's
kidding.
irate.
I'm dead serious. That's how I felt. Real
I'm
uncomfortable.
with you. I feel very uncomfortable as well.
uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable and extremely jealous all at the
At the
same
same time.
Yeah. And then you go tattle. That's when you go tattle, especially when you ain't had none in a minute. You're
Right.
like, I'm telling on y'all too.
Or what if you just may want to go to work and get through your 8-hour day without having to feel like, damn.
Yeah,
they
like
can't
I
stay
just
up-
want to come to work and hate my job without having to worry about other people getting any. Like
Exactly.
that's all.
It's a bit
That's all I want.
Or I mean, it seems like a cutthroat job. So wouldn't
Yeah.
you be like, Felicia, I think they're not professional. You need to.
Hey guys, let's be
And
honest.
advance
I'm
myself.
pretty sure everyone in that office is sleeping with everybody.
Oh.
Is that just the industry?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
just feel
give us
like,
the
let's just
industry
be honest.
insight,
Yeah.
because
I mean,
being in the
don't-
industry.
I don't know anything about it. Like I have no personal knowledge whatsoever. But I am gonna have to.
I have not had sexual
I have
relations
not had
with
sexual
that woman.
relations
Sleep with the fishes.
that woman.
Sleep with the fishes.
But I just feel like, you know, when you get a bunch of creative artists together, and apparently on the show everyone in Atlanta is extremely attractive.
Yeah.
Like no one is
Top to
ugly. No one, everyone in every field, fashion,
Yeah.
music,
Sure.
mechanics.
Abs,
I mean,
eyes,
they're all
lips.
Mechanics,
abs,
plumbers.
eyes, everything. Literally, like your waiter.
Well,
everyone
isn't
is
that the way we
gorgeous.
see the world? It's kind of like we see the world only in this beautiful bubble, and that's how they're presenting it to
We
us.
live
I
in
don't know.
LA.
Yeah, we do live in LA.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all. But
I mean, look
see-
at this
I
panel.
see-
For crying out loud!
Come on now.
And I found you guys on the streets. So this is just how it goes.
We just walked in here.
I just
heard they were
needed
giving
to use the bathroom, and he was like, "Hey, you're black. Do you watch Single Ladies?" And here I am.
I heard they were giving out sack lunches, and I just walked in for a sack
I
lunch.
mean,
I'm like, do you want to be on the show?
You were offering, and you were
actually.
offering me candy out of a van, so I just came in and I was like, "Sure, free candy."
Brown People Edition.
This is definitely the brown people edition. Anyway,
Wow, it is. Yeah.
all right, y'all about to make me call her Rachel. I'm like, Rachel. April and David definitely have a whole thing going on, and that's gonna, like we said before, that's gonna persist for probably the duration of the season.
Yeah.
But she also has another issue there with Felicia. So she's striking up a new deal, trying to bring indulgence in, which is Raquel's whole line, and have Raquel outfit the entire organization there. Felicia's
All the artists,
whole
yeah.
artist camp.
Yeah.
So I think it's a pretty good move for her. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about her
I
bringing
just want
two
April
worlds
to
together.
like grow to grow a pair. Can we say
Yeah.
it?
You're allowed to say that.
Like literally, I'm just so like honestly, I can't take
Balls.
some balls. I
got
need
it
her
out
to
the way.
grow.
Yeah.
I just need her to grow some because I can't take another episode of like, okay, Felicia, like everyone, somebody, your friend just met her 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
is more comfortable than you.
They're
I
eating
just
sushi.
need you. Like you did bring in a great deal. You got Kiki.
She did get Kiki.
You know, like
Yeah.
I
that
agree.
should have given her some confidence, and she's still running around trying to buy Prince jackets. She was like,
Off eBay.
you're
Which, you know, Prince
like
is on in speed dial. I mean, that's typical.
Yeah, it's typical of everybody, right?
That happens.
You have 15 pair of his boots.
We don't
Okay.
even know Prince's name. How's he on speed dial? That's awesome.
That's actually is his name.
I know, but
He changed
just-
it, didn't he? To the
He became the symbol.
and then the
Well,
artist
well,
formerly
that
known as-
that was because he was, sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
But he's no
you won't
longer-
text me, government. I'll show you. I'm an ampersand. What is it?
The what?
I'm a hashtag. I'm a hashtag. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the and sign.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you
I'm
call
a symbol
that?
for fertility.
That's what.
Hey, I mean, okay. I don't know how we
No, but
dove into
really, I
Prince.
want
Yes.
her to just kind of be a little bit more confident. And I honestly think that Felicia will respect her more when she's not groveling so much.
I think they're gonna have that moment because she needs to stop being such a pushover.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
And you do see that actually because Felicia comes into Indulgence, to check out Raquel and her whole deal.
Yeah.
And her and Raquel go at it.
Yeah, can I speak to that for a moment?
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
Because I really enjoyed, because we talk about the style of the show so often,
Mm-hmm.
how fantastic it is. I liked how she was dressed in all black, and they had Raquel dressed in the white and black, kind of like an old Western pair.
Sure.
That actually was my favorite part of the show visually.
Yeah.
And you had them
didn't even say that.
Perry? Anyway.
Walk around each
You had
other.
them walk around each other.
Yeah.
You had them walk around each other, and then Felicia, being who she is, didn't back down at all from her.
Right.
And I kind of liked that. And she also respected it, which shows you that she respected her hustle, which I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of enough respect to
I love
Raquel.
how you did that.
Well, I have it written down.
I do.
He
I
took
just
notes.
Really,
So
I
No.
love this one in particular. That one's good. It's a great note.
stop reading other. Stop cheating on people's favorites.
Don't read my cheat sheet.
Read. No, but
This
they
actually
had
isn't even notes. This is just I've been practicing my
hieroglyphics.
Spanish. That's all.
That's your ancient Egyptian.
But did you see what I meant though with the
The duel.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked how he was able to, or he.
Nice.
That-
We got the Prince in the
I
background.
know that
Thank you,
threw me
Stephen.
off the music.
When doves cry.
I'm gonna
You know,
need you to stop
crazy
singing.
story. I got slapped in the face.
by
By
Prince?
Why would you
Lead
think
with that.
Crazy transition here. Crazy story. I got slapped in the face by who?
No, Prince didn't slap me in the face, so let's not. Don't
So
start.
your
It's gonna
entire
be trending
story
on.
is going to be completely underwhelming now because Prince did not slap
Yeah.
you.
I didn't do that though. You all did that. Everybody
go.
said,
We're
"Did
mentioning
Prince slap you?"
Prince.
I was driving with my mom.
Oh, different
story.
totally
I'm
different.
in the front seat, and my mom's yelling at me, and the When Doves Cry is playing, and she turned it down, like, turn off that stupid music, 'cause she wasn't feeling it. You know how parents are. It's not. in
just
their
I don't know
time.
any parents who don't love Prince.
My mama wasn't
I'm just
feeling
kidding.
Prince.
Yeah.
And so I got upset. So, you pout and you turn to the side, and I was like, turn off my song. And I said, maybe I'm just like my mother. And I said that line,
Bad
She
news.
smacked you.
and she slapped me.
For her.
Because he says, maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. And I said that line.
You were out of line.
Oh, you do
I'm
not say
glad
that to
she
your
slapped
mother.
you.
Any mother would
I was
have
raised by a
slapped the crap.
single African American
And
woman.
she didn't even have to be single.
Yeah.
Single
I
parent.
want to slap you just for telling
Yeah.
me that story.
No, because I'm surprised she doesn't have like a paddle like in her door and like just.
I think your
smack you
mom
with
probably
it.
would
My
slap me.
mom would slap you for saying that. All the mothers watching right now want to slap you for
She
what
probably
you
wanted
did.
to push you out of the car.
Mama, don't beat me.
It made you who you are today. So
Yes.
shout out to your moms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
shout out to my mom.
Shout
She's so
out to
cute.
Mom.
Yeah,
She
shout
And if I
is
told that
so
story,
cute.
she'd be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
She would be.
She's like, I would never hit you. I don't do that.
You
You're
love how
right.
parents do that in
You're
public.
right.
Plausible
I would never
deniability.
put hands on you.
Yeah.
I never hit you as a child. What are you
Since
talking
when?
about,
Since
Keisha?
when?
So Felicia apparently has already owned 15 pair of Prince's boots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if she was she greatly underappreciated the gift that was given to her for her birthday.
It was kind of rude, wasn't it?
I didn't even know it was her birthday though. Did they? They didn't even really say much about
She
that.
did, because when Omar was going to lunch with her, she was like, hey, do some recon for me so I can get her an amazing birthday present.
So wait, can we talk about Omar and Felicia for a second?
Yeah, Felicia.
We can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, Felicia.
Miss Ava has the floor.
Because as soon as she started talking to Omar, he's like, coming, Felicia. And I was like, all right, he is under her spell. And I was like, what is his motive? What is her motive with this relationship? And then it progressed throughout the episode. But I'm very curious to see where it's going to progress, because when Omar sat down in Raquel's desk, after she left, and he like sat down in the big desk, he's like,
nice.
Wait, hold on. What did he say? He goes, I could get used to this. And he's the stylist at Raquel's shop.
Well done. Because you're talking about perhaps he has some other motives there.
Because Felicia has money.
So you think he's gonna like screw over Raquel?
I think so.
Well, maybe not screw her over,
they're
but
like booskies.
well, advancement though. If you're the stylist and now you become the head stylist for Felicia of that, you know.
Okay. See,
It's
I was
different.
thinking like,
That's
is he
different
trying
money.
to like take a, yeah, that's true.
Different, yeah.
You know,
That
so,
was a nice catch.
Yeah.
I just thought he liked the wood.
No.
I'm just kidding. I just thought he was like,
that was
like
a
that
double
wood grain.
entendre, but we ain't gonna go into it.
Riding out on that wood.
I wasn't even going there. Oh my god,
She was going there.
You should
I
have owned it.
wasn't
You should have
going-
owned it. You should have just owned it. 'Cause
I usually
That
am
was clever.
inappropriate. And
Oh,
I
you meant the
own it.
movie Omar Epps and
I love that movie.
who is it? Omar Epps and Wood Harris.
Is Bokeem Woodbine in that or no?
I don't know. I want to say
Wait,
Bokeem Woodbine.
which movie?
The Wood.
The Wood.
That was not. That was Tay Diggs.
was that Omar Epps?
and Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
What are y'all talking about?
I haven't seen the movie in a while.
Me either.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can have our black cards. All right.
My God.
And I don't mean American Express.
You said Omar Epps, Wood Harris. Like, what movie were you
Which one is that one? That's something.
Omar Epps. Was that the one with LL Cool J?
I have no idea.
No, he's
what
our
anyone's
permanent
talking
host
about.
of the Grammys.
Oh my gosh.
He's the best we can do from now on.
I love that movie.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
Oh. Okay, anyway.
We digress.
Let's talk a little bit about Raquel and Terrence, because we got to leave Felicia and them right now. They're dragging us. Raquel and Terrence, more sexual tension.
Yeah.
Which, you know, my prediction from like
2-3 weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago was that they were going to have sex.
Yeah.
Now it's looking like they might keep it business.
Who too?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Don't sell me insurance with that
What
face.
show are you watching?
Yeah.
Well, again, there's a big kiss. They've been doing some big kisses on this episode actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big kisses making the girls weak.
Yeah.
And you know, Raquel she fell into the big kiss.
The men had the power in this episode.
They did.
Right?
Yeah. For sure.
Power has shifted. Remember where power
There
was?
was a
Yeah.
power shift this episode.
Yeah.
Good for the guys.
I felt
It won't last.
No, it won't. It never does. The women always
But
comes out
enjoy
on
it.
top.
Enjoy it
for
while
a
you
moment.
have it.
What'd you feel, Brian?
I was gonna say I felt like the time was a bit off for me. I felt like it was premature because I wanted to see more sexual tension in that
Sure.
relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're such a good looking. They actually look really good together on screen.
Yeah.
And I think they probably cast him for that. But I mean, she's very attractive. He's very attractive. Takes his shirt off. He's ripped. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's got tattooed wings on his pecs and whatnot. You know what I mean? And you know, she's street. He's
Detail.
He's street, and she's upscale. And I wanted to see maybe an episode or two more of more sexual tension instead of now we're kissing in the back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, maybe they're okay. So
Which
I
means
did
they might
too,
be-
and I agree with that. But I
was too
think they
soon.
like reversed out of it, and now they're going to go back to that whole ping pong of the tension.
Which means
know
there's
what?
probably
Maybe
going to be
almost,
something
maybe
bigger
almost.
to happen.
Yeah, at the end of this,
Like she's going to
whole
get
season.
pregnant or something.
No,
Oh.
No one's gotten pregnant
And then we
yet.
bring
you
back
know
Stacey
it's
Dash.
happening. You know it's happening. Someone has
You know
to
what?
get pregnant.
That was the bait and switch, I think. And also they immediately started.
See this one?
What? I'm
She was
just
paying attention.
I am. I was. Yeah. They immediately started to try to change each other, and it happened at the waffle shop or whatever, the diner. Waffle shop. The diner, and you know, she was like, "You need to wear a suit. You need to not speak ghetto. You need to do all
Right.
these 3 things." And he's like, "You know what? Here's a waffle." You know, she's like all done up, and like then she eats a waffle. And then as soon as he, well, we can get into the manufacturer thing, but basically,
go into it.
And then he, you know, he gets the manufacturer. She doesn't think he's going to, and as soon as he does, that's when the kiss happens, because she's very attracted to the, you know, the power and all that. But I do think that they're going to try to change each other throughout the business.
Well, I appreciated that he didn't change. Like, I appreciated that he went to that meeting and that he's like you just said, he was confident enough in himself to be like, all right, I'll take your clothes. Yeah. And, you know, thank you for your advice, but, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing too. It might be different from how you normally go about things, but, you know. And
I think he's done enough for her to get to that kiss moment. Yeah. By that I mean, you know, he fixed that situation with her her alarm last episode.
Man moment.
Solved that problem. He showed that he can actually get Vincent, the manufacturer, to come through. Yeah. He made that deal happen. So he's like, listen, now I'm going to take what I've always thought was mine.
Well, he made some good points in the meeting, didn't he? He's
great.
Let's make sure that these diamonds ain't stuck in no sweatshop. You know what I mean?
He wanted to say,
no, I did. I like that. I like that he went in and he wasn't kind of like also comparing it to April. He went into a situation where, yeah, as much as they needed him, he kind of presented himself as like, you know, just because we do need to do business with you doesn't mean I'm going to overlook the fact that I need to make sure your stuff is together and you're the best for us.
Well, he's no dummy, and he showed that.
Yeah, he's not a dummy. And so it was kind of, he asserted himself. And I think that's what Vincent ended up,
appreciating, being, respecting. Vincent said, I loved his energy. I loved his passion. Kind of reminded me of me when I first started out in this business, which was huge, a huge compliment for Terrence. And, you know, he saw through all the drug jargon and the hoe and the whatever else he said.
I mean, because I drop hoe in every professional meeting I have.
These hoes are getting to me.
Like,
These hoes making me sick.
I started out by, first of all, let me let y'all
Am I right, Vincent? Am I right?
Let me let y'all hoes know how this is going down. And that's kind of how you just set the tone and let them know.
I talk to my tax man that way. You hoes realize I got all these write-offs.
Make sure you hoes get this right.
Make sure you hoes get this right.
Get this right.
Oh, I need to start doing
man.
that. I need to start doing that.
I realized before I did that, I got nothing accomplished. So there's something to take away from that.
There's a takeaway.
Now they have your full undivided attention.
Undivided attention.
Yes.
Okay. I gotta start using hoes more often.
Deals. Just drop a couple hoes.
I'm doing that.
You hoes need to get this together. I'll be back.
Preferably if you can refer to the ones you're with as hoes. It works best that way.
Oh my goodness.
Not disparaging at all.
Yeah, if I like right now in this moment I could be like, y'all hoes better not mess this up, and you instantly feel motivated.
You instantly feel motivated.
Right? Instantly.
How do y'all feel about the company being called Cut? I mean, they said it, they liked it, and they just went with it. Any input on Cut? It's just cut for jewelry.
Yeah, it's clean cut. But it is. I like the one word.
Okay.
Just cut.
I'm not feeling it. I just feel like it's way too. I feel like cut in a real life meeting would have been like cut, and we've been like, okay, well, let's put it on the list. Right. And then, you know, like 40 names later, we would have come up with something a lot better. Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like, especially because it's, what were they calling it? Faux jewelry. Faux jewelry. I just think to call it cut, and it's not real diamonds. So you're not dealing with cuts of diamonds or anything like that. You're dealing with faux jewelry. I feel like you could have gotten a little bit more.
Yeah. I liked when they said cut. And then I said, maybe they go into rough cut or, you know, even a cut above or whatever. You know, whatever it may be, cut's a part of it, but not the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you're trying to present yourself.
What are you wearing? Cut.
That could be nice.
I don't know. I still like it.
I don't. I feel like it just feels cut.
But I also like somebody saying, I see you rocking that rough cut. You know,
Yeah.
Which would have been a great juxtaposition between his street and her quote unquote bougie.
Why does that even come out? Talking about the jewels.
Bringing their personalities into it.
Look, we're laughing. They don't even care. They're like, maybe the jewels.
I know. Because when you start talking about jewelry, girls are like, what?
Yeah, it's in your DNA.
Even if it's fake, y'all still like,
Well, no, I mean, when I watched the episode, I literally was like, wait, fake jewelry. That's high class. Sign me up.
Really? For real?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
good
jewelry
business.
sometimes is just, most times, it's just so expensive.
Well, let me tell you something about jewelry, right?
Oh, okay, please.
Jewelry is one of the biggest hustles on planet Earth. Right. For what it costs to make versus what they sell it for retail. So calling it cuts, nice and clean, nice and simple. It's a monosyllabic word. Very easy to remember.
Dun,
Wow.
dun, dun.
Wow.
For all our
Monosyllable.
So where did you go to college?
Yeah.
The internet. I went to
Oh, okay.
Catholic University.
ITT.
ITT Technical Institute.
University of
Shout out to all my people from ITT
Hey,
Tech.
nothing wrong with
Trying to-
ITT. Hey.
For real, get
Hey.
your hustle on.
Getting a
It's just
career is
like one of
important.
those-
It is.
It's just
Yeah.
one of those big words you drop for no reason.
It is.
though.
It works. It's
Well, y'all let us know
monosyllabic.
online.
It was a very
I want to know from
pretentious
everybody.
word.
Tell
That's
us
me, so
something. Do you
pretentious.
like the title? Do you like the name Cut? Is that cool? Is
Yes,
that
I
enough?
vote yes.
Or is it?
I
does
actually
it
would
need
have
some more?
preferred, like the name of the episode was A Cut Above. So
Yeah.
I even think that could have been a cool.
But that's the
jewelry.
barbershop in on Lancashire.
Shut up! But
It
we're
is.
also,
It
but we're
is.
also talking
Shout
about.
out to a Cut Above on
we're also
Magnolia and
talking
Lancashire.
about a TV show that isn't real, so
It's true.
it
True.
doesn't matter.
I know. No,
Her
yeah.
name
Okay.
isn't really Raquel. Nor is his Terrence.
It's Denise.
Nor is this.
No, I got you.
Nor
I
does
got
this
you.
jewelry line really exist.
So we kind of I want to just say that kudos to Terrence again for being successful, because he started off really rough, and it looked like when he said they were talking about we need a manufacturer, he goes yeah, I got a guy, I'm gonna go ask
As
the
soon as
homies.
they get out of lockup.
Yeah, I think he might still be in lockdown. I was like, oh Lord, he about
Great.
to blow
Here we
it.
go
Yep.
again.
You know what I'm saying? But he pulled through,
He did.
and they kind of need each other actually.
They're good balance.
Good. Yes.
Definitely a good
The
balance.
gift that he got him with the business card on it, the liquor.
Yeah,
Was that,
I think it was
that
Scotch.
Scotch.
Was that Raquel's idea? Or
They
was
didn't
She
go
said
into
to get
that.
him a gift. She said you should get him a gift
And get business
give
card.
him
But
a business card.
I think it was his idea, the liquor and the scotch or whatever, and I think that it caught his eye, like
Yeah.
when he gave it to him.
I think I might swagger jack that idea because it's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
To give somebody a bottle of liquor and have your card on it. It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well, I have some in my purse.
Oh, yeah, again, liquor in your purse.
Again,
And cut.
that out.
If you want some examples, I can show you.
So, segue into, I don't know why that segues. Malcolm was drinking,
Yes.
and so segue into Malcolm and Keisha. Malcolm actually burned the picture up,
Yeah.
and he's in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah.
Reason being, well, he should be in the clear. He should actually burn the picture up and be in the clear. There should be no backlash. But, of course, here's Keisha with her need to go
Run her
to a
mouth.
poker match.
Run
Falls
her
into the
mouth.
trap of Sean being
no.
there.
Can I ask you
Women,
something?
emotional.
To me, it wasn't even a trap. There was no reason in the world you needed to bring that picture up.
But she was very emotional. She was
And
emotional
she'd
at the
been drinking.
table.
She'd been drinking as
And
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
you add that in.
Yeah, I have a question though.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you guys, but I figured I'd save it for the show. If it were you and you had incriminating evidence to where it affects you in a law case and you had the opportunity to destroy that evidence, what would you do? Steph?
All day.
Would you have burnt the picture? No. No? Steph, would you have burnt it?
Well, I think she's. Is that a
think
real
that's- I
no?
think
Is that a
that's a
solid
yes.
no?
That's
Here's
a
the
yes,
thing.
but a
It's
no.
it's a very good question, because I think everyone's moral grounding would want to say, no, I wouldn't burn the picture. I would turn it over.
Yeah.
But in real life, especially if I put myself in Malcolm's shoes and I'm in a situation where this is my father, this is his legacy, this is this woman who says she was married to him, but ironically no one's ever heard of her.
Right.
And she's coming out of nowhere conveniently at the time of his will, wanting something.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. So out of being protective of my family and
Would
my family's
you
legacy,
burn
I know.
the picture?
That's a yes.
Is that an
or
answer?
not?
I think I would greatly consider it. I think I would say,
All right, stop with the
I would-
political
You must
answer.
have a
That's
lawyer.
yes.
You must have a lawyer.
I would
In her
stand,
pocket.
I would stand over
In her headphone
the
right now.
trash can with the matches, and I would pray really hard.
Oh,
And I would probably say something
Listen,
like,
listen.
Steph, what would you do?
Jesus forgives sins.
Yeah.
Let me start with that. Now, I didn't even think about all that. What I thought about is this photograph is the difference between the loss or gain of millions of dollars.
Real talk.
Period.
That's real.
So this is what stands in between me and millions of dollars.
Wow.
Fire.
Okay, so
But I feel like
and then let me close by saying
family
Jesus
aspect.
forgives all sins.
Keisha, what are you
okay.
going to say?
So here's the thing: Malcolm's integrity is very quickly deteriorating. Now, with that said, he freaks out on Keisha. He's being disrespectful to her. He burns the picture. So I thought that Malcolm would do that. Now I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't do it just because I have the most guilty conscience in the world, and I would try.
I can see that.
To take the ashes out of the garbage can and like tape it back together.
Put it back.
I swear
crying
to you,
crying though.
I would not be able to sleep. I would be like, I'm going to jail. I can't stay in jail. I'll get gangbanged. I'll die.
Good
I will like
Whoa.
all this stuff will happen to me.
Apparently,
I won't be
Keisha
able to
thinks
live.
Miss Ava is the hottest woman
You've been
in
watching
prison.
Orange is the New Black a lot.
Going to get gang banged.
Shout out to Orange is the New Black on Netflix. Y'all go check it out.
My mind would
in
go
female prison.
crazy thinking what would happen in
So
jail.
what you're saying is your mind jumps to all of that.
Yes.
I think that's a great question though you posed and have not yet answered.
Answered.
So
What would I do?
yeah.
He'd burn it.
May I answer this
Go
question?
right ahead.
It's kind of like a marriage on this side. Y'all just jump right in the answer for him. He gonna burn it.
I know exactly who you gonna do.
He burning it.
Lawrence!
Like, don't lie.
Steph,
Bring
don't
your ass in
lie.
here and burn that picture.
Steph, to piggyback what you said
Yeah.
earlier, which is $1 million point, is you said there's a difference between millions. We're not talking about a couple thousand.
Right.
Millions of dollars here.
See, I don't feel like his incentive though is the money.
Let him
Hold
get
on,
it. Let
hold
him
on
get
now.
it.
Go ahead.
Millions of dollars here, and that witch of a woman is standing in between, and all I have to do is make this little piece of evidence disappear. That's just gonna blow up like the Godfather. I'm not gonna see any part of that, and I think I'm gonna have to burn that.
And you don't even know her. You don't
even know
owe her. You didn't have nothing to do with the
There's
relationship.
no proof that I had it or burned it.
Nothing.
Until
But you
your
have
girlfriend
you have
opens
a
her
very
mouth.
big mouth girlfriend. That's.
Now, she's blown
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I would not do it if I was dating someone or married to
Yeah.
someone who I didn't completely and totally trust.
But then at the
Yeah.
same time, I don't think that he doesn't trust Keisha. At the same time, we all know when you're in love and you're with this person.
no, but he said don't run your mouth like I know you
And what
can.
is she gonna
like I
do?
know you do. Like he
Yeah.
told her not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she flipped over a pair of
So-
jacks and ran her mouth.
Right.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Got all excited. I just want to say really quickly on all that. Shout out to Benzino for making a cameo.
Benzino.
Making a cameo. So now she's on the Bluetooth talking crazy.
Good Lord.
I mean, she didn't even have to get in the car. She could have just went home.
been drinking.
Thank you.
She goes and gets in the vehicle just to tell on herself.
Dumb.
Oh, Keisha,
And I am
Keisha.
I just don't like Sean either. I never have.
No.
Even like from last season, I just have not liked him. I feel like he's always pointing out everything wrong with Malcolm. And I'm like, well, you're not exactly,
Well, Sean doesn't,
the cream of the crop either.
Sean doesn't know how to use a Bluetooth. So
Thank you.
Apparently he
Oh my
does
goodness.
if he's a
I'm
spy. He's just in the wrong, he's in the wrong business.
I thought I was the only one. I was like, why was he like,
what?
no,
Oh, man.
no,
Push the
what's
button.
happening?
Push the
So
button, Sean.
real quick, I want to ask, especially to the ladies and the ladies out there and gentlemen, because I think it falls in our category too. Keisha comes home to Malcolm and says, I was out and me and you haven't been connecting. Chemistry hasn't been there in our relationship. And I kind of, felt noticed. What do y'all feel about being noticed? Because she also said he was
Crap.
getting his flirt on and that was like acceptable. But I feel like if a guy was getting his flirt on or noticing a woman,
I'm dumping you.
see? So
I'm
is it
dumping you.
a double standard on the
Here's
get
the thing.
noticed?
I think
at
I think there is a double standard. But the way I took it was
So yes, double standard. I just need to hear it.
yes.
Okay.
I think because guys act on it more quicker than a woman would.
Well,
That too.
yeah, and
Act on
then
what? I'm sorry.
it's just different.
They'll act on that vibe and that
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
But guys like to go out, have girls flock around them, and oh, you're so cute. Ah, yeah, this is cool. Drinks and whatever. All right, I gotta go.
No. But that doesn't happen. I gotta go. You get numbers. You hang out later. You get.
Somebody's been cheated.
Oh hell no! You didn't just bring that up on the show.
That was so rude.
I have not.
No,
been...
I don't know.
I don't know that either.
What are you talking about?
But if you have,
just say you don't.
she burst into tears.
You don't know her life.
I know, but I just wanted to say.
You have no idea what the people on this panel have been through.
Why did the women just get emotional?
No idea.
The women have broke down emotionally. Ladies out there, let me know. Do you feel like it's a double standard? Guys,
I do feel
talk
like
about
it's a
it.
double standard, but in regards to their conversation, and I don't know, maybe I would be totally wrong for this, which is maybe why I'm still single. But I feel that I would have had that conversation with him as well, because I also believe in open and honest communication. So I kind of appreciated that she said like, hey, yo, like, me and you've been going through it.
I like
Every
that.
conversation we've had, you've pretty much been going off on me. You've been going off on my friends. And we just haven't been connecting. And I want to be honest with you. I want to let you know nothing happened. I wouldn't let anything happen. But I did notice that it felt good to feel desire.
I'd like to thank you.
I would love to see
but that's why
I
that's why I led with it is a double standard, because a woman probably wouldn't even let you get past your first sentence. But I just feel at the end of the day, like, I appreciate that more than holding it in, and then that's when you do end up playing with fire, and then you end up and then it crosses the line.
Can I ask you something before you give your point? No one gives him any credit for not really losing his mind.
Right.
Well, I was just, I think that's amazing.
If that were me, right, and I says to you, I says, this is the only thing I need you to not do, and she goes and blabs on a Bluetooth, no less, about a picture.
She didn't know the Bluetooth was on.
It's a fact that happened.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, you flirting and getting noticed.
Flirt on with, come on, man.
That's a great point.
But let me ask you this question though. Let me ask you this.
Flirting and getting noticed and spilling the beans.
Let me ask you this.
Man.
So if your woman comes to you and she's being honest with you, because that does happen in relationships, especially when you've been together for a long time. There are periods where you feel like, especially as women, where you just feel like, I don't feel wanted right now. I don't feel desired, or I don't feel like you see me.
I don't have a problem with that part. I'm saying what we're saying earlier is, I asked you not to do this. You do this, and now you're mad at me, and now I'm not noticing you. You're killing me.
And you expect me
and now I have
to keep it cool.
And I have to be cool?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think that the open communication, I think that was one of the most real parts in this episode, and honest, and I definitely appreciated it. But I think it needed to happen for the audience to know that Keisha is not satisfied in her relationship.
Oh, you don't think she's satisfied?
Well, that's going to go into a little bit of a prediction. I feel like you're going.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Whoa.
What happened to the Twilight Zone music?
I know.
The lighting. Okay, all right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So are you saying something there? Because I have a prediction on what I think you were kind of hinting at.
So Keisha is not satisfied in her relationship. I don't know to what extent she's going to do anything, if it's Dominic or Sean. I don't know, but I think something's going to happen.
I don't think Benzino has a chance. But
all right.
I mean, Dominic, we'll call you by your name. Zay Chen, brother. Zay Chen.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to set off predictions by saying that I see this coming. Sean now has the evidence on the Bluetooth about the photograph.
Blackmail.
Sean will not use that against Keisha.
I completely agree.
He will not use that against Keisha. It's going to cause Malcolm, his whole character, is, like you said, it's breaking down. And I think there's going to be a moment there. Keisha's not getting noticed. Malcolm's not being forthright with different things,
Yeah.
He keeps saying you got to be careful who you trust. He's looking like that angel that's doing the right thing. I'm not going to, I'm just saying. Sean and Keisha.
I almost even see Sean using it as a way to get
Back
Malcolm to maybe even leave Keisha alone. Like, hey, maybe we can forget about this if, X, Y, and Z. Because at the end of the day.
Malcolm ain't going to. I don't know, but yeah,
I don't. To me, it depends on.
Do you want your business or do you want Keisha?
Do you? And I think that I do think that that's a crossroad he's going to come to. It's going to become this or her, because we always kind of get close to that with them. It's always with them. It's always things are so great, and then all of a sudden he has to make a choice.
I like the way you reach out.
That's it's
like down the path.
Yes.
So is that your prediction? We'll take it.
Yes.
Brian.
My prediction is going to go in another lane. I love Omar. He's my guy.
Okay.
I think to go to what you were saying as well, I think there's going to be some choices for him to where he's going to have to either choose to stick with the boutique or go with your girl,
Felicia,
because he's very talented, and I think he's going to have to choose between what's going on there. That's my prediction. Yeah.
Well, a lot of juicy stuff coming up. Y'all keep watching Single Ladies. Keep joining us here at AfterBuzz and watching the after show, and we'll keep giving you the good stuff like we always do. Zay Chen, everybody. Zay Chen. It's my Mandarin.
Zay Chen.
Where can we find you guys on Twitter?
Oh, yeah. Where can we find you guys on Twitter?
I am at Keisha Ava, Keisha Ava.
Yes, and I am more fire. Y'all know where to find me. It's your boy, Stephaune.
And I am It's Just Paige with an I.
And I am Saif210, S as in Sam, AIF 210, Twitter.
Thank y'all for joining us once again, and we will see you on the next episode.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.